Like in previous years, this is third year we are organizing this Bangladesh festival to celebrate Bangla New Year, Bangla Noboborsho, as well as the birth anniversaries of our two top literary persons, Nobel laureate Rabindranath Tagore and national poet of Bangladesh, Kazi Nazrul Islam. First of all, let me welcome you to this Bangladesh festival. This is the third version of the Bangladesh festival. And I'm delighted to see that was my objective to host Bangladesh festival. We have good number of mixed couples, Bengali and Pakistani. So today I'm very happy to see some of our damads and bahus with us and their children. Especially they don't get the real festival or real festivity of Bangladesh here in Pakistan. So to give them a feel that how we celebrate in Bangladesh, how we enjoy in Bangladesh, our festivities, our culture, our traditions, that is to just showcase a little bit as well as to bring this new generation who are mixed with two cultures, the Bengali cultures and Pakistani cultures, to learn, let them know a little bit of this cultural traits and traditions of Bangladesh. So I'm very happy to see these young couples, which are the first timer here, as well as some veterans who have earlier attended this festival. I'll not make a long speech. Additionally, with this festival, we try to also highlight the life and works of our father of the nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, who was a great leader and led the Bengalis to independence. And we have a corner to know about his life. He is known to almost all the Pakistanis as well as Bangladeshis, of course. But you know, that's new generation, they must have idea about this great leader of the world. And from last year, we have been celebrating his work and activities as a promoter of peace. He received the Peace Award. Last year was the 100th anniversary of the Peace Prize, Julio Curie Peace Prize awarded to him. And you would be surprised to know he was the youngest member of Pakistan peace delegation which went to Beijing in 1952. And that delegation was led by a big Islamic scholar, Pir of Manke Sharif. So Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman not only dedicated his life for the independence of Bangladesh, the freedom of Bengalis, but he also worked for the oppressed population, oppressed people all over the world. And this work for the oppressed people have been recognized throughout the world. And if you look at that board where you can see that some of the great leaders of the world have photographs with him. So he was a great leader of the world for peace and for as a voice of the oppressed people. So as our host of this today's event, she already mentioned that we have 3 segments of the program, but I must give a break for our guests to try this fuchka, we call it in Bangladesh, in Pakistan you call it golgappa. I think that would be a welcoming snacks for our guests today. So before we start our first segment, the fun games for all ages, we have 3 games today. And before we start that fun games, I would request our guests to try this mixed golgappa or puska. The filler is of purely Bangladeshi taste, but the pulp, this shell itself is a certainly Pakistani made one. So the Pakistani people can have the feel or the taste of pure Bangladeshi golgappa. We call it fuska. And certainly the Bangladeshis will get the taste of Pakistani shell. So once again, I thank you for joining us for the celebration of Bangladesh, third version of Bangladesh Festival in Bangladesh High Commission. And I must congratulate and express my deep appreciation to my colleagues who has wonderfully decorated the venue today, who has arranged everything. I can tell you that these my colleagues worked very hard for the last 1 week, and today they started the day very early in the morning. A group of my colleagues are still working backside of the building and still making Bangladeshi cuisines, which we will appreciate at the end of the event. And you can see the decoration made, and I particularly want to mention about one person. I don't know whether it is right to say it here, but I generally compare her with Devi Durga, who has 10 hands. And with 2 hands, my head of Chancery, First Secretary, Khadija Akhtar can do works of 10 hands of Devi Durga. She has been wonderful organizer as well as, motherly to all the colleagues we have. She never forgets to provide breakfast or lunch to people who are working. And she is such a caring HOC, taking care of High Commissioner to everybody in the High Commission. I must appreciate that in particular. And I also must mention about our new colleague, Mr. Press Councillor, Mr. Torobali, Councillor Numan, and we have our Deputy High Commissioner from Karachi. He flew all that way from Karachi to here, and his wife. They are yet to reach here, I believe. But inshallah, we'll have a fun day today, and we'll take a break for appreciating this fuchka or golgappa. I once again thank you, shukriya, dhanyabad.